This seems boring, but will make you win 10 times more matches. And actually, this is something my coach used to always tell me, but it is now 3 years later that I noticed how important this actually is. And most players don't realize how much they're missing out on. But I'm telling you, if you watch this video till the end and actually implement what I'm about to tell you, you will start winning way more matches and your level will just skyrocket. And what I'm talking about is spinning the ball and keeping it on the table. Most rallies at the club level, they only last like 2 or 3 shots, and that's a huge advantage if you know what you're doing. So in today's video, I'll share with you 3 tips so that you can actually start implementing this into your game. Tip number 1, focus on placement over speed. And look, I know you've already heard this tip 10,000 times, but I'm gonna say it again because it's really that important. Playing with spin and focusing on placement gives you more time on the ball. It gives you more consistency. You're able to look at your opponent and do play where he's not expecting. And overall, it helps you play way better. Because when you try to go for fast shots, fancy shots, stuff like that, first of all, you're gonna miss. And second of all, even if you get it on the table, maybe you're not really focusing on placement or anything. You're just playing it to his racket, so he just blocks it back. And another thing is that club level players, I'm telling you, if you're just able to loop consistency with spin, you don't need fast loops. Just consistently loop with spin to the right spot on the table. It's really all you need. You can really go up like a really high level. You don't need like these really fast shots. The only fast shots you need are like the killers to end the point. I'll talk about that later. There's a certain time and place where you should do these. But most of the time, just spinning it to the right spot, it's all you need, I'm telling you. And I look back at myself like 2-3 years ago. If only I just did that, I would have just improved really quickly. So yeah, just try this tip out. I'm telling you, it makes such a big difference. And people in the community, they try this and they start winning more matches. So actually start implementing it and you will win more matches. And this leads me to my next point, which is something you guys do a lot. But just fixing this little mentality will help your game improve a lot. And that is, stop trying to end the rally so quickly. This was one of the biggest mistakes I used to do. And this is a mistake actually lots of people do in the community. By the way, link is in the description if you want to join. But I'm telling you, lots of times the ball is like really low. It has tons of spin. It's like a really hard ball. Then you try to kill it. How are you supposed to get it on the table? And at the club level, like I said in the beginning, most players lose by themselves after like 2-3 shots. Try to actually play the rally. Let him miss. Stop trying to win yourself. So the goal is play with spin and placement, like I said in the beginning. You're gonna see that he actually pops the ball up lots of times. Because the club level players, they can't really block a spinny ball well. Most of the time it pops up. So you spin to the with good placement. He's gonna pop it up sometimes. And this is where you will kill it. Don't try to kill balls where you're not really in good position, where the ball is not really a good ball to kill. And that leads me on to tip number 3, which is not really a mindset like the other tips. It's something that I actually want you guys to practice. Do you feel that you're able to loop well in practice? You're able to get 5-6 shots in a row in practice, but then as soon as you go into a game, you just get 0 on the table. Your hand freezes, maybe you tense up. You're not able to play like you're playing in practice, and that's because you're practicing wrong. This was one of the biggest things I was struggling with. I need to actually slow the shots down, focus on consistency, get the reps up, and then speed will come over time. So it's just like when you're going to the gym. You start off with, let's say, 3 kilos. You start doing curls. After like a month or something, I'm saying something random. After like a month, 3 kilos become too easy. You go up to 5. Then now you're able to do like 8 reps. You do 8. You work your way up to 15. Once you get to 15, now it's too easy. So you go up to 7.5 kilos. Then when you get to 7.5, you're back down to like 8 reps. Then you move up, you get to 15. And I think that's pretty much how it happens in table tennis. Of course, it's not exactly accurate, but you should work your way up in speed without sacrificing consistency. So you I started like really slow. Just spin here's the net, the ball would come like this, like really high arc. Just getting the 30, 40, 50 loops in a row. And then slowly, over time, the speed started going up over time, but the consistency never went away. I'm still able to do like 30 loops in a row, but now it's way quicker. So over time, it gets quicker, but you shouldn't neglect consistency. That's my goal. Because you're just not gonna be able to play them in the game. In games, you get, let's say, 70% of what you do in practice. So if you're able to do like 5 loops in a row in practice, how many are you gonna get in games? 3 in a row? Yeah, that's nothing. But if you're doing like 30 loops in a row, 70% of that's like, I don't know, 25. And that's really good. That's how you should do it. It's not like, okay, I'm focusing on only quality. No, you have to find the balance between quality and consistency. Don't neglect the consistency part. Okay, these tips are great, but what if you're not even able to receive your opponent's serve? This is something a lot of us struggle with. So I made a full guide on how to receive every serve. You can watch it here, it's really helpful.